Hey, my beautiful swords, how you doing today? I hope I don't get in trouble for this. Y'all, listen. I listened to Obama speak today when he was talking about the black men need to vote for Kamala Harris. And, Obama's a very good speaker. But I'm going to tell you something about the Democratic Party. The Democrats are wolves in sheep clothing. You think that they have our best interests at heart. They think we're so dumb these days that just because they, try to come into our churches or in our neighborhoods and try to claim they blackness. But if you look at Kamala and Obama, neither one of them are African American people. Neither one of them was from the American blacks in this country. I think her daddy came from Jamaica and his daddy came from Kenya, somewhere, around those areas over there in the continent of Africa. So when you look at it, neither one of those people represent us. And also, too, Kamala, there's no way she can respect and have the foundational black people's best interest at heart. Because number one, she married a white man. Now look, I'm not racist. I don't care nothing about people being, married, or they can marry whoever you want to marry. But I cannot trust no black man or black woman that is married to a white woman or white man. And because I know that they are biased, in their thinking. She's going to do whatever it takes to please and satisfy this white husband of hers. It's just like most mixed race people are. They like that. Because they're in between, you know what I'm saying? They in between. But they're not going to fully support the black people's rights. Now, I know you got some of y'all going to come speaking me out, but I don't care. But she would never get my vote. And the only reason why I voted for Obama, because I liked the way he talked. I liked that he was charismatic. I did not look at him as being the first black president because I didn't see him as being a black man. He is an African man, a half African and half white person. So I didn't consider him as being a black man. Now, I look at them as puppets. They playing a role. It's just like Candace Owens. You think I would accept and believe anything she would say? She's not only married to a white man, but she's married to a white man that looks like he's a part of the Nazi party. And, as much as I love Serena Williams, and I know she's a black female, but you find love wherever you want it at. That's your business. But I just cannot understand why we as black Americans are so gullible and easily led. Obama made his little speech, and he was outside. And the guys that were standing like black rights and them dudes looked like they was either Haitians, Nigerians, or Africans. They don't look like our men. Now I know you're going to say, she's racist. She don't like nobody else but I love my peoples. My peoples. And that's it. So when I do cast my vote, it may be thrown away, but it's going to be independent. And if I didn't vote independent, then I would probably vote for Trump. Not because of the rise of the white man. I care less about that because, see, that's an enemy that I know and I see. But the enemy that I'm talking about is the one that pretends to love me and like me, but in the background, they got their knife stuck in my back. Those are the ones I have problems with. Now, that's what I see when I see Kamala Harris. I don't trust her. I don't believe in her. I don't believe in the Democratic Party because I know that what they have done wrong to the black peoples. We stood for these peoples like they really had our back. Obama was in office, twice. Never once did he give reparations to our forefathers, from our forefathers. Not once did he put on a bill and a discrimination against blacks. Never. But they allow all of these immigrants over here, the ones that comes over here illegally, which don't have our best interests at heart, which knows the system. They know how to get over here free on planes. When you get over here, they tell them how they can get money and then leave once when they get ready to leave. These people have no kinship, no loyalty when it comes down to our people. Now, I'm trying to tell you what I know. Now, you may think, well, she don't know what she's talking about. She old. And look, I've been around long enough to know a wolf. But this wolf wears sheep clothing. Donald Trump is a wolf. I see him for what he is. It's just like you got a good friend, or you thinking is your good friend, because y'all been jiving, having fun together, this, that, and the third. And then they end up being the main ones that sells you out. Kamala, Obama, and the rest of these blacks that is in office, these are the ones they call the house niggas. These are the house niggas that only the best interest is for they slave masters. It has always been like that. And especially with these type of black people. And I'm going to throw the Africans in there too. A lot of them is that same type of house Negroes. They want to do everything they can to please the white man. They're afraid. They want to conform. So by them doing that, what they do, they come and attack us. With their words calling us lazy. They are so educated. We are above y'all. Who are you above? The flies and shit that flies around your food? That's what you're above. And you ain't even above them. So I just came on here just do a little ranting and raving because I'm just sick and tired of this stuff. I love politics, but I see that these so-called leaders of black people, they're not your leaders, honey. They're leading us straight to hell. They're leading us to hell. Now, you're allowing all these people over here to cause havoc to a people that has been here for generations. And then they get over here. They take everything that belongs to us. They stealing our culture. They stealing the fact that they are African Americans, which they are African Americans, the ones that are legally. Don't you know if they give reparations to the people of color in this country? Don't you know those Africans will benefit from the blood and sweat of your ancestors? That's the reason why we need to really change that saying that we're African Americans. Because we're not African Americans. We're a whole different breed of peoples. We're whole different breeds. I'm not saying that we're better or lesser than them. I'm just saying we're not the same. So, anyway, my loved ones, I love you all with the love of the Lord. And I hope you come back again. And there's one more thing I need to say. Since these people from Nigeria and other parts of Africa have such a problem with us, the Asians, whoever have a problem with our people, what you need to do is boycott their asses. Stop buying whatever they're selling. Just don't buy it. And see how wealthy they'll become. They won't. Stop getting your hair braided by these African women that talks about you like a dog, that's probably putting stuff in your scalp that can cause you to go crazy in the long run. You don't know what kind of stuff they got mixed up they putting in your hair. Now, I'm not saying this, to be mean or racist or anything, but you don't know. My mother used to always tell us, don't you let nobody put their hands in your head. You don't know what their intentions are. Everything they have to say about us is negative. We've heard negativity all of our lives about my peoples. Now, I don't have nothing against the Jamaicans or the Haitians or the Africans, none of these people, but I'm just saying, when they come to this country, they feel privileged, like we're the underclass. They call our ancestors cotton pickers. That's what they call them. It's a name that they refer to us as. I cannot pronounce the name. I don't know what. I know it starts with an A. They call us slaves, cotton pickers. That's why they think they're better than us. And especially those Nigerians. Now, I know people that's married to them and stuff like that. I respect that, marry whoever you want to marry. But I would never open my legs to none of those people. None of them. Even though our black men can be a little shysty and shit like that, but I still prefer them over any other man on this earth that we have. I still prefer them. Now, like I said, I am a child of God, and I try not to be the way I was, when I was younger. But my thought process is on point. Y'all need to stop letting these people do your hair. You really do. You need to stop believing that these so-called black leaders is your leader. No. None of them is our leaders. They don't care nothing about us. They only care about what lines they pockets. They care nothing about us. So when you get that in your head, let's not be gullible. Let's be critical thinkers. Let's think for ourselves. We need to build up our own communities and buy from our own people. Stop giving your money and making these people rich, because they do not put back in your community. You look at this Popeyes chicken. Popeyes is all over black neighborhoods. Why you keep giving your money to a place that does nothing for your community, that is not black owned? Now, the only way that I would buy something that is not black owned is out of Walmart, places like that. But when it comes down to these other businesses and stuff, no, I'm not buying their stuff. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to buy no Jamaican food. I'm not going to buy no African foods. I'm not going to go in these stores. I'm not going to purchase any damn thing from them, because they have nothing that I have need of. Nothing. I don't celebrate their culture. I don't celebrate them. You know, when I was coming up, I was naive. I thought that we all had each other's back. But I see that they want to ride our back. And then in the process of doing so, they want to kick us in our back. So no, I don't have no respect for none of them. Even down to the Asians. You need to stop these people from doing your fingernails. Learn how to do your own nails. Stop relying on other people's for the same thing that we can do ourselves. So Swords, I'm finna get off of here because I've been and said something that I may regret and may piss a lot of people off, and I don't want to do that. But like I said before, I do not have trust in any black person that is married outside of their race in order to be on my side. They would never be on my side. They're on the side of those that they marry. So this is officially me, and I will talk to you all later. I love you all with the love of the Lord. Bye.